Hello, this is Lane Jones with the Elements Rotary Club, and today I want to show you how to brand your Rotary Club graphics and use custom graphics on your Rotary social media. Now let's talk about branding your club's Facebook page. Facebook is a great tool to use for recruiting, for keeping your members engaged, and also for letting people who are using Facebook know the story of Rotary through your club. And so what I want to show you now is just simply how to customize your Facebook cover photo using your logo. And if you want to add text to your Facebook cover photo, I'll show you how to do that too. There's two tools that I like to use for customizing graphics, and one of those is called PicMonkey. And if you watched the tutorial where I showed you how to customize your club's logo, you'll see me using PicMonkey. But the other tool that I love to use for graphics is called Canva. And Canva is a great tool. I'm going to show you today how to use that to customize your Facebook cover photo. And of course, when you see Canva, you're going to notice that there's all kinds of graphics that you can create, not just your Facebook photo. All right, so let's get started with this. The things that we're going to need for your Facebook cover photo is a photo that's more horizontal, meaning it's wider than it is tall. You're also going to need your club's logo. Once again, I just did a tutorial on how to create your club's logo using PicMonkey. So there's a video. If you haven't watched that, watch that first and you'll be able to get your logo. Now you may already have a logo for your club, so in that case you don't have to worry about watching a separate tutorial. But if you don't have a logo, watch that video first. And so now I'm going to show you Canva, and like I said, you can also use PicMonkey, and PicMonkey is at picmonkey.com. But what I want to do today is use Canva and show you how to quickly create a custom cover photo for your club's Facebook page. All right? So let's go out to canva.com. And if this is your first time using Canva, you'll want to go ahead and sign up and create a free account. It is free. The only time you have to pay Canva is if you use one of their background photos. But what I'm going to show you today is how to use your own photos from your club so you don't even have to pay for that. So this will be a free tool for you to use. And once you create your account and you come to canva.com, you'll land on the landing page here that shows you any designs that you've already created. And of course, if this is your first time, you won't see any designs here. But the thing that I want to show you is Canva has pre-sized photos for a lot of your social media already. And the one that we want is the Facebook cover photo. So what I'm going to do is just click the option that says Facebook cover. And it's going to open up a canvas for me to work on. And when you see this, you're going to have several options to choose from. Over on the left-hand side, you're going to see a toolbar that says search, then layouts, and then text, background, and uploads. If you start with the layouts tab, this is the default tab on Canva, it will show you several different layouts that have already been pre-formatted. The only thing that's missing is a background photo. If you use a photo from Canva, you simply pay $1 per photo. If you choose one of your own photos, you don't even have to pay, but you can use their layouts. So I'm going to show you an example of using one of their layouts and then one of our photos to customize our cover photo for Facebook. I'm going to click on the one that says hot air balloon, and it's just going to give me, once I click on it, it's going to pop it over to the right hand side and let me work on it from this side. Okay, so now that this layout has loaded in my canvas area, I'm going to go ahead and start customizing it. One thing that's also neat about Canva is it will show you that this area here to the left hand side is going to get covered up by your Facebook profile photo. So let me just show you here. What I want to do is first put my background image in the background. I'm not going to use theirs with the parachute, so I'm going to click on their image in the background. And I'm going to simply come down to where it says filter. I'm going to hit delete. And that'll get rid of their photo and allow me to put my own back here in the background. So now I'm going to click on uploads, and that's how I get my photo uploaded into Canva. And what I want to do is I want to upload an image that we can use for our cover photo. I'm going to use an example from the district's page because I happen to have some of those photos handy. And I'm going to choose this one from our district conference of the best class club. So what I did was I chose the photo that I wanted. I already had it saved on my computer. So if you have photos from your club's activities, some your service projects, even some of your events that you have, those make great cover photo options for Facebook. The reason for that is because people like to see other people that they can identify with, especially on social media. It's just a great idea to use photos from your club's activities so that people can see and identify with fellow business people, other people they might want to meet or network with. And it just keeps your page engaging, and it allows people to see the face of Rotary. So we've chosen a photo here for our example. And this is one of the photos that we took at district conference, and it just shows the best class clubs in our district. Now, people who are new to Rotary will not understand what best class is. And so what I want to do is just give a little bit of description on top of this image that kind of explains why we chose this photo, why we're using it on our Facebook page. And this is where we get to add text to photos. And that's what I want to show you. With Canva, you can add text to photos. You can also add your logo to this image. And I'm going to show you how to do that as well. So I'm going to start right here where they've given us some options for text. They've kind of laid out where the text can be. I'm just going to change this to something that describes what's in this image. Okay, I'm just going to change all of this. Okay, so I'm just giving this photo a little bit of text so people can know what this is and where this came from. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to simply select the text so I can move it now off of the top of their faces. And once I have it all selected, I'm going to move it to the very top, and I'm going to move this last line. Okay, and I'm just giving you this as an example. Of course, you can add your text for your images. You can put them, to the bottom. You can put them to the left, to the right. You have all kinds of options here, and what I'm doing now is just showing you how easy it is to do that using this tool called Canva. All right, so now that we have that, I'm going to show you now how to add your logo to this. If you did not watch the tutorial where I showed you how to create your logo with a transparent background, you'll want to do that before you watch this so that you can understand how this works. So I'm going to click on upload your own images again, and that's going to pull my hard drive up so that I can pull in the logo. And I'm going to use, let's see, I thought I had one with the districts on it, but it looks like I did not save that one. So I'm going to use the Rotary Club of Alamance. Oh, here it is. I'm going to use the district one because this is a district image, okay? And so for you, you just use your club's logo. All right, and once I have this saved, loaded up into Canva, I'm just going to click it to get it over into my canvas area. And of course, it's too big, so I'm going to drag from the corners. Whenever you're resizing, especially logos, you want to drag from the corners, because if you don't, you're going to distort the graphic and it will be the wrong size. So you always want to pull from the corners to keep it proportional. Now we have a little issue here. You can't see this logo because it is on a dark background. And so this is the example I gave you earlier when I showed you how to create the logo. When you're branding, whoops, I just hid my logo. I'm going to put it back over here. When you're branding and you're doing your logos, you want to do them in several colors so that when you're placing them on top of dark versus light backgrounds, you can still see them. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick fix, what I call a quick fix, and I'm actually going to put this logo to the bottom right hand corner. I can let you see it. I just hit it again. Canva wants to drag this into the background photo So I need to get it so that it's not pulling it in the background. All right, I'm going to make it as small as I can get it and still be legible. And my quick fix for this is to put something behind this where you can see that logo. And so I'm going to click on the search at the very top of Canva. When you click in this white box, it says search a million images. Canva is going to give you options to pull in different design elements. And the design element that I want to use is a simple shape. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my shape behind the logo so that you can see it. And that's what I'm calling, why I'm saying this is a quick fix. If I wanted to, I could also take the logo, go back to my branding center, choose the white logo, and then use white text. That's another way that I can make this logo visible on a darker background. So I'm going to just make this white, and then I'm going to make sure I have my text, my shape selected here in Canva, and I'm going to click the back button right here on this image, on this shape. When I click back, it's going to send it behind the element that it's hiding. And right here on the right hand side bottom corner, you can see now my logo is visible. Now if I didn't want to use white, I could use another light color like a light blue. So what I do is I click on the white circle, click the plus sign, and that'll open up all of my color options because I can use the color wheel and choose a different color. And so I'm going to choose a light blue, because if I use white, it's going to look like the image got cut off. Okay, so I'm just going to put a light blue back here. Still having a little bit of issue with this gold color here being visible, so I'm going to change it one more time. And I'm going to make the blue a little bit darker so that you can see the gold and the blue. And there we have it. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so I just showed you how you can add text on top of an image, how to use your own background image, and how to add your logo, your club's logo, to your images. And now you can save this and use it as your Facebook cover photo. So just a little bit of a branding, but also customizing to this, and it just brings out your Facebook cover photo. It makes it more attractive. People can see it and they'll want to read the text on it. It makes it more engaging, and that's what draws people into your Facebook presence. Okay, so that's Facebook. So let's go back to our notes, and I just want to make sure we covered all the things we did. Yep, we used a horizontal photo, we added our logo. If you have a website, you can also add that to your cover photo. I'll show you very quickly how to do that in Canva. You click on the text box and then click on add text, and then just type in your club's website address. Oops. And while I'm doing this, I'll also show you how to customize text in Canva. And PicMonkey is the other tool that I use. PicMonkey lets you choose fonts from your computer that you can use. Unfortunately, Canva does not do that. And so you just simply have to use what they have here on Canva. They do have the Open Sans font, which is what Rotary suggests whenever you're customizing your club's graphics. They do have Open Sans on Canva right here. Open Sans and Open Sans Lite. They do not have Open Sans Condensed, however. Okay, so I'm going to make this much smaller because it does not need to be that big. Make it small, and I'll put that down here. Okay, one thing you want to be careful with on Facebook, and I'll come over to the main Facebook Live page. Facebook has already added text here at the bottom of your cover photo, so you want to make sure whatever you put down here doesn't get covered up. So in our example, we would actually need to move this up quite a bit so that it doesn't get covered up by Facebook. So I might actually come over here to the top and do this with the logo, because I know that it's going to get covered up if I don't. So just want to move it down. Move that to the right. Same thing, I'll just move my blue box to the top now so you can see it. And since I'm doing this, I'll move that over to balance that out. And I will make this smaller as well. Okay, so it's not competing with anything. Okay. All right, so now we have it. So now I know our text in the bottom is not going to get covered up. So I just move that to the top. All right, so there you have it. That's how you create a custom Facebook cover photo for your social media pages. Now what I want to show you quickly, since we're in Canva, is what you want to do to save this is just rename it and hit done. Canva has been saving this graphic all along on Canva. Unlike PicMonkey, the other tool that we use to edit graphics, Canva saves your graphics and you can actually go back to them and edit them later. So if you want to change your color, if you want to reposition this photo, what you'll do is you'll simply go ahead and download the one that you want to keep as an image. You'll save it as an image. Once you save it to your computer, you'll be able to close this, come back to your main Canva page, and just simply duplicate this image that you just created. Okay, I'm going to save that. Close it. Come back to my main Canva page. When I hit refresh, it's going to pull in that graphic that I just did right here. And so all I need to do if I want to save this graphic and use it, change it up, I can hit the little drop down arrow and hit copy. When I copy it, I can now edit the graphic and use it for a different purpose. I can change, like I said, change colors, change my pictures, and I don't have to redo everything from scratch. Like for this one, this example, I might want to take off the blue bar, take off the logo and the website address, and just go back to my original graphic with the Best Class Club recognition. Okay, so that's just something, and I didn't change the original graphic, so I still have both of these saved right here in Canva, and just want to rename it so that you know which one is which.